Come on in here, YouTubers. Uh-huh. Catch y'all by surprise, didn't it? All by surprise, didn't it? Uh-huh. That's right. Catch y'all by surprise. What's up, Trucking Inspired? Gone. Uh-huh. What's up, Crit? Look at Landry, D Landry. See, I hadn't even said anything yet. I caught y'all by surprise, though. I knew y'all wasn't going expecting this. Oh, what's up, S. Bree? Bree say you was just watching one of the videos. Yeah, I say, you know what? I'm gonna go live on them and I'm gonna surprise them. Just got one little thing I want to talk about, and it's basically one word. Giovanni, yeah, that's right, man. Slim CEO, man. It's coming along good, brother. 90 pounds down in what is that, 6 months, 5 months? That was May. It's the fifth month. This is the yeah, about 10 months, 5 months, man. 90 pounds down. Got about another 50. The wife is she mentioned the other day, she said, okay, now that's what 90 looks like. I don't know about another 90, right? So she said you might need to do 30 or 40 more and call that quits. So I'm gonna see what's up. Man, this is an impromptu live, right? I didn't have this plan. Something came to my mind just then. I had a brain conundrum happen, and I said, you know what? Let's go talk about it. It's really just one word. It's gonna go be the focus of this stream for 10, 15 minutes because I really want you guys to get this. I think I may have briefly mentioned it in the past, but it's so very, very important in the dump truck business, right? All right. What's up, Alisa? Alexis, what's up? Currently studying for my CDL exam. Wow, that's what's up. All right, Alisa definitely would do that. That's what's up. Get that CDL. That changes the game right there. What's up, lazy boy? Appreciate you, man. Just signed papers on your truck. Pick it up Saturday, 2001 Freightliner Quad with that N14 Cummins. I love an N14 Cummins. My first truck had an N14 Cummins, man. That's a good engine. That's a good engine. And not that you thinking about an overhaul, but not expensive to overhaul. Just a good engine, man. When I bought that truck, the one that I had, that N14 had 600,000 miles, man, and I sold it to the guy, and he ran it over a million. Hadn't done nothing to the engine, man. He took it on over a million, man. So you got a good engine there. All right. D Lamb, you say you sent me one? You say you sent me an email? Let me know. So what's up? So I ain't gonna hold y'all. What's up, YouTube? Look, I gotta say it like I normally say it, right? What's up, YouTube? Country CEO in the house, man. Look, more game and more game tonight. Look, just for a few minutes, just want to share with you guys a word that I just came in my thoughts about 30 minutes ago, um, called one word, flexibility. Matter of fact, let me put that in the chat, and I'm gonna put it in caps because I want you guys to get this flexibility. All right, flexibility. Here's why this thought came to my mind. It's going to be some probably video. I'm going to do a video probably on it, but I'm just going to give you a brief synopsis of it. I believe it can help you guys that are in the business, those of you trying to get a business, those of you are getting CDLs. It all applies to all of y'all, right? All right. So look, also before I forget, y'all hit the like button, right? We got 12, 13 of y'all. We got one like. Go ahead and hit the like button so we can get the algorithm going on tonight for us, right? All right. So look, flexibility. So uh a couple of days ago, last week, late last week, foreman, the dispatcher rather for the company that we're working for, comes to me, or he calls me and says that they were cutting my trucks off of the night work because the state inspector um decided, that we didn't have the side by side tarps. They want the asphalt covered all the way up. It's finna get cold, and the special mix can't get below a certain degrees. So I said, okay, cool. But he said, we got another opportunity for you. I said, what's that? He says, we got some stuff down around New Orleans, around the airport. I said, okay. Now, initially, guys, I didn't want to fool with that because that's I was going an hour away from home. That was going to make me have to go 2 hours away from home. And so I was a little disturbed by that initially. So I didn't tell him no. He just said the other guy, dispatcher, would be calling me. So when I got off the phone, I was like shaking my head, like, man. All right. So the other guy calls, I talks to him, and he says it's about 10 days of work. And I thought about that thing. I said, man, why are you acting like that? They could only be offering you this if they're real happy with what you've done. It wasn't them that cut you off. It was the inspector with the state that wanted the trucks to have the side by side tarps. Most of you guys know dump trucks, we got the front to back roll tarps. We don't have side to side tarps. So I fretted a little, I'll be honest with you, but then I got myself together and I said, you know what, forget it. We're gonna do what we got to do. I told him, I said, well, look, let me talk to my guys, make sure everybody's on board, and I'll call you back. So I called my two night guys. I'm one of the night guys, but I got my fill in because I definitely feel like I'm gonna need a fill in because going that far, coming home that far, you're talking about 2 hours of travel, 2 hours going, 2 hours coming back. I'm gonna need some help after a couple of days, right? So I called my guys. They said, yeah, hey, let's do it. I said, well, they're saying 10 days, but let's set our minds for about 14 days because it typically goes over. And that's what the point I'm making tonight is that you got to be flexible. It's not a place I want to go, but I'm going to be flexible and go. It causes me to rearrange some of my operations and how I have been doing things, that which makes me uncomfortable. I feel like it inconveniences me, but I chose to look at the big picture of it's just good, y'all, to be flexible. It's not going to always go your way. It's not going to always just line up like dominoes and work perfectly as planned. I had to remember, Perry, are you crazy? These people are letting you work your trucks day and night, dude, for the last what, 4, 5, months? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? Right. And so I said to myself, flexibility. It's not going to always go as planned. It's not going to always be where you want it to be. It's not going to always be just so laid out for you to make that money, right? You got to be flexible. And sometimes you got to make a little sacrifice. And that's what I want to say to you guys tonight. Coming into this business, getting your CDL, even with Lisa getting your CDL, you're gonna have to be flexible. You're not gonna you can't have the mindset to where it's gotta always go your way every single day. Life doesn't work that way, right? All right, we got some new people coming on. So if y'all would hit the like button for me, hit the like button. Let's catch up our likes with the algorithm. So, I just realized it's not going to go. I was reminded of it. Sometimes you could know something, but then you have to be reminded of it, right? I, the preacher, had to be reminded that life doesn't work that way, where everything is just going to be laid out for you in good fashion. And so I had to suck it up and I had to be flexible. That's the word tonight, y'all. If y'all don't remember nothing else, flexible. You got to be flexible in this business, whether you're owner operator, whether you're a driver. It's not going to always happen like that. So watch this. So they didn't start that deal in New Orleans till Monday night. So they say, well, we got one more night of milling on the job that's an hour away Sunday night. Look what flexibility did. Flexibility and my willingness to cooperate now gets them to throw me another night, a last night on the close job that I didn't expect. Flexibility pays off. Then we started down in New Orleans on Monday. Monday night, I went Monday night, Tuesday night. Last night, we had a terrible storm come through. You guys may have saw it on the news. Tornadoes hit Lake Charles, Louisiana, and done some damage. But they canceled everything last night. Now, I had to be flexible in going 2 hours away, about 20 miles, 30 miles one way. And y'all, sometimes I get sleepy. I can do an hour, but I get sleepy on the way home. Man, look, that first night, it was a struggle. I had to pull over 2 times just to get home, but I got enough sense. I'm pulling over because if any of you guys know anything about New Orleans ain't nothing but water. Coming out of New Orleans is water on both sides of the interstate. You basically on elevated interstate from the time you leave New Orleans for where my route for at least about 40 miles. So, I'm fighting sleep, knowing it ain't but water on both sides. I'm like, oh my God, stress, y'all, that's stress. But you got to be flexible. So I brung it on in, had to stop, get a 20-minute nap, get that sleep off me, got almost home, had to stop. So flexibility has some sacrifices, but it's worth it. And so watch this. Look at what happens. The guy tells me, he said, well, look, Perry, you're doing us a favor. You're working with us. Look, I know you got your trucks going out during the daytime. He said, You need to pull out about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock just to get back on that end so you guys can go out in the daytime. That's no problem. Go ahead and do that. I tell you what else flexibility did for me. They gonna pay me an hour going and an hour coming back, which is unheard of for them. They only want to pay you an hour one way. So they sweetened the pot and paid me 2 hours just for going. So watch this now. So if I go down there and get 8 hours, I got 10 hours. Or if I get 7 hours, I got 9 hours. Guess what the 2 hours does? The 2 hours pays for my fuel. All right. That's game right there, y'all. The 2 hours that they give me for travel pays for my fuel. So everything that I make on the job actually is all profit, right? Of course, if I got to drive on there, I got to pay him. So check out the game right there. Flexibility will pay off, and I had to be reminded that the people are paying attention to what I'm doing. They didn't offer anybody else that. I'm on the two trucks. All of the trucks in New Orleans are trucks that are from down in that area. I'm the only guy, y'all. They offered this on this end. And so flexibility, remember this. You may not see the immediate return, but trust me, people are watching. They're paying attention to your willingness to work with them. They're paying attention to your willingness to understand that it doesn't always line up the way you want, where you want. But if you're willing to work with them and scratch their back this time, then at some point or another, I'm telling you, it's going to come back and it's going to work in your favor. And it's going to be a follow-up video to this because y'all watch. They sweeten the pot. It's worth it for me to go. But I'm gonna but watch when this is over these 2 weeks. I'm just gonna sit back and see what comes up. And I know God has already got it in plan. I know how it works out. They're gonna recognize He helped us. So let's look out for Him. And I'm gonna come back and tell you guys how it worked out as a result of me being flexible. Okay. And look, this is not to be taken for granted because I'm telling y'all, I know guys, I know people, I know some of these guys right around here. They ain't about doing nothing extra. They ain't about being flexible. They want stuff. They say some of the most spoiled people in the world is a truck driver, right? They want it handed to them on a silver platter every day, all day. Don't make me do this. I don't want to do that. Blah 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 blah. And that's just unrealistic. Life doesn't work that way. All right, so I just want to drop that on you guys while it was on my brain and in my heart, while fresh, so you guys can have this game. So when you get out there, you'll know that I ain't feeling this. Really don't want to do it, but it's gonna pay off for you down the road. Okay. All right. So look, I see some of y'all got some comments. I definitely entertain some questions here and see what y'all got going on in this chat. Um, Let me see. All right, let me get this chat pulled over a little bit because I can. Okay, there it is. I can see now. All right, so look, those of you just coming on, hit the like button for me. Let's catch my likes up. All right, let me go back up. All right, Lazy Boy got that paperwork signed on that 2000 Freightliner Quad. Congratulations, brother. Keep us posted. Let us know how the work is going and all that good stuff. All right, D Landry, I got you, bro. Shout out to you, channel member, tuning in on tonight. I'll check your email out. TJ, what's up, man? You say where the grand's at? Oh, they at home. They at home talking to us. I'm surprised one of them ain't popped up on this live. They on YouTube every day doing something. So yeah, they at the house. Wilson Mateus got my LLC working on getting my truck. Cool. LLC is where it starts, man. I like that. All right, Lazy Boy, we have to have the cable traps in Ohio. We have to have the cable traps in Ohio. Help me out, Lazy Boy. I'm lost on that. Janita, what's up, Janita? Janita, tell us what's been happening with that what y'all got a quarter quint. Should I forgot the quint axle. Tell me what that quint axle been doing this week, Janita. It's what, today Thursday. What's up? Talk to me. Janita, she said she worked today. All right, Giovanni. Yes, sir. Trying to drop them nuggets, brother. All right. Dayton, Ohio. Okay, Lazy Boys in Dayton, okay. Nice. I was out there today. All right. What's up, George? All right. Western Canada. What's up, Western Canada? What's up, Andrea Gilbert? Praying for you, Alisa. Yeah, we're gonna pray for Alisa. We got to have we want her in that CDL. Get that CDL so she can get in a truck. ASAP. All right. Who else we got? Jonathan Williams. What's up, man? Oh my God, Jonathan. Is Atlanta a good market? Whoo, dude. Atlanta is on fire. This was an impromptu live. I didn't schedule it right, so some of the Atlanta guys are not on here. But dude, Atlanta is on fire right now. I can tell you, Atlanta is on fire, Jonathan Williams, without a doubt. They're paying $85 an hour for tandems. Atlanta's on fire, bro. I don't know where you're at in your journey. You got a truck, you're trying to get a truck, you're thinking about moving to Atlanta. Talk to me a little bit. Tell me what you're thinking. All right. Breezy, you got a lot of work in what, downtown Columbus, that is? Oh, okay, Lazy Boy. You talking about tarps, man. You done lost me on the trail. Let me go back up and see what you're talking about. We have to have the cable tarps in Ohio. Okay, okay. All right. And I'm assuming, Lazy Boy, you're talking about the kind where you roll it over. Is that what you're speaking of? You had to get out the truck and manually roll that thing over, or what? What? Tell me about the cable tarps. All right. Clarence Pugh. What's up, Clarence Pugh? If you just joined in, Clarence, hit that like button for us, brother. Look out. It poured rain all day in Nashville today, but Boss Man has his own rock quarry. We hauled Surge all day. Cool. I'm familiar with that Surge rock. Very familiar with Surge rock, man. That's good. And it's always good to have a backup. And McCall, y'all got the rain we got last night, man. If you got that rain in Nashville, it was just a whole big old line moving from west to east. We got it here last night about 7 o'clock. So if you got it today, that was that same storm, man, that's moving across the country. It dumped a lot of rain, but it moved fast, right? All right, TJ is in South Carolina. When are your new units coming in? TJ, if you're speaking to me, the new unit, the salesman says first quarter next year, and then he put a word on the end of that statement that scared me. He says, hopefully, and I gave him a look like, huh? He say first quarter is what I'm being told. He say, but they can push it back from the factory. Oh my God. I said, okay. So that's my timeline. Jonathan says, I drive 18 wheeler. I'm thinking of buying a dump truck. Okay, Jonathan. Yeah, I said, yes, sir. Jonathan, we got all things dump truck on this channel, brother. And I'm telling you, Atlanta is booming. I kid you not. Do your research. It's going to be some folks going to go back and look at this live. I'm sure my Atlanta folks, and they can tell you, man, Atlanta got it going on with the work. What's up, GFLLC? We've hauled gravel topsoil and for the first time sawdust this week. All is good in Virginia. Wow. Sawdust. I think, look, let me see, GF, in 21 years, I think I hauled sawdust, what, 2 or 3 times, something like that. And so for some of y'all folks might think that's odd, right? Sawdust, right? But sawdust can be used for a variety of things. Folks that got horses, they put the sawdust in the stalls, y'all. Did you get that? Sawdust goes in stalls. People use sawdust for landscaping around their houses. Don't sleep on the sawdust, right? Don't sleep on the sawdust. All right, George says we still up against trying to pass that national safety code, so I may buy a dump truck. Okay, I have my little single axle dump truck to make that money though. We'll side hustle. We'll side hustle money. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That single axle can get you going, man. Look, George, that ain't gonna do but light that fire, brother. You gonna want more. You gonna want bigger. You gonna want to get out there, man, and in the mix of that heavy construction, brother. Once you get a taste of it, it's all over for you, George. Ain't no turning back, I promise you. All right. All right. Jonathan, that's a good question Elisa got for you, brother. That's a good question. Maybe he just wants to come home off the road. At least I know a lot of road truck guys, they get tired of that road and they be wanting to come home. All right. If you just joined the channel, hit that like button for me. All right. Push back. Wow. Yeah, TJ, it can get pushed back. He said, hopefully. As of now, it's not pushed back, but he just informed me that it could be. All right. Lazy Boy says he's been driving semi over the road for 15 years now, and I'm over it, ready to be home every day. See there, Elisa, that's one reason right there. Them over the road guys, man. Look, when you done had that road for years, some guys just be ready to come home where they can sleep in their own bed every night, right? All right. What's up, D Thomas? Channel member. What's up, dude? Good to see you. What truck brand has been the most reliable? D Thomas. That's a subjective question because beauty, or should I say, reliability is in the eye of the beholder, right? I could say tomato, somebody else could say tomato, right? But you know, Don't get hung up on the brands too much. If you know, I got one of the videos out talking about the top four brands, and that's still just my opinion. Of course, if you ask me, the top four brands dump truck is going to be Peterbilt, KW, Mac, Western Star. I think that's the four I put on the channel: Peterbilt, Western Star, KW, a Mac, right? But do they have Sterlings in Louisiana? Sure, they do. Do they have Fords in Louisiana? Sure, they do. Do they have cat trucks in Louisiana? Sure, they do. Do they have international dump trucks? Sure, they do. Do they have Freightliner dump trucks? Sure do. So my point is that don't get caught up on so much of the brand, but it's more about the specs. The specs is the key for a dump truck. The specs, in other words, making sure that that truck has what it needs to do what you're asking it to do. Because a road truck pulls weight. Here goes the nugget, y'all. Don't miss it. Here goes the nugget. A road truck pulls weight. A dump truck carries weight. Did y'all get that? A road truck pulls weight. A dump truck carries weight. And because you carrying weight, you have to be spec differently than a road truck, right? And that means them beefed up front ends, 18, 20,000 pounds. Them beefed up rear ends, 44, 46,000. A rear end ratio that allow you be able to endure pulling through bad ground with a load of 65, 70,000 pounds. So you want most spec out at least 411s, 422s, something like that, or higher. Double frame or the think single frame, right? Those are the specs that you want: transmission, automatic transmission, or 8LL, manual transmission, with the blue button on the side, which is going to give you that low gear. And of course, enough engine to be able to pull with. 350 is plenty power. 300, 350 will get the job done. I had a 300 cat in a Peterbilt one time, man, and that thing had all kinds of power. So it's more so, Thomas, about the specs than it is about the brand. The brand, you can kind of pick your own preference or what you like when it comes to that. All right. All right. What we got? All right. Larry Bird and showed up. Look up Larry. Larry that showed up here looking at a tandem. Kenworth with a cat C10, 335, plenty engine. Plenty engine. Larry, that 335 cat is good enough, brother. It will get the job done. I'm telling you, I had a 300 cat. And I'm telling you, that son gonna pull a stump out the ground, brother. Yeah, did y'all get that? I had a 300 cat in the Peterbilt. That joker pull a stump out of ground. I'm telling you. So that 335 C10 is good enough. I had a C10 300 cat. No issues there, Larry. And then a tandem too. You ain't told me about 56. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, that's all you need, man. It'll get the job done. George says, how are them cat trucks? I only see one here in my back. I see, it's got a girl here. It's got a lady, young lady, I should say, that has one here, George. And I ain't seen no issues, man. Work right beside on the job with no issues, bro. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, Larry, we got you, man. Yeah, that's plenty of power, Doc. I wouldn't be scared of that 335 at all. Trust me, that's enough power. All right. All right. Those of you just come on, hit that like button for the CEO tonight. So look, I ain't want to hold you guys. I just did want to do an impromptu live. I might be popping in on y'all with a few more of these impromptus here and there. Just to kind of when something hits my mind, hey, why not go ahead and do it, right? Remember the word for the night, though, flexibility. You got to be flexible. You got to be flexible in life, just in general. But you got to be flexible, man, in this business because every day is not going to be set out with what let me say it this way. The company is not sitting around while they're planning for the next day and saying, okay, guys, let's see how we can make it easy for Perry tomorrow. Okay, guys, let's make Perry's work week easy. They ain't doing that, y'all. And trust me, they ain't gonna do that for you. What they are saying though, okay, what's the best way for us to get our job done this day or this week? What do we need to do to be efficient to get our work done? That's what they talking about, right? And so sometimes that's gonna butt heads and be the opposite of what your plans were. And that's where the flexibility comes in at, right? All right. All right. So I don't want to be redundant and be repetitive saying the same thing. That's all I got, y'all. Flexibility. Gotta have it. Go ahead and get your mind right now. Am I saying you got to do this every day? No, but it's gonna become times in the business where you got to work with the people. You got to meet them halfway. You got to, take a little bit. You got to be willing to sacrifice a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Get your mind ready for that now. And then it's not, and then the shock value of it, or the impact of the shock when you get asked to do certain things, won't be so detrimental to your attitude that particular day, right? Because they just mess you all up because they change your plans. Nah, just go ahead and think about it now. I'm gonna have to make some sacrifices. That's all a part of it. All right. The key is this. I'll leave you with this. Aren't they paying you? Right. And so if they gonna make some concessions to further compensate you, what more could you ask? I'm getting paid 2 hours, which is taking care of my fuel. Why not? Yeah, I'm gonna lose a little sleep. Yeah, I got to fight that sleep coming home, but it's only for 2 or 3 weeks. Why not, CEO? And that's the conclusion I came to. Okay. All right. So, what y'all got before I get off of here? The company I work for have a 2019 T880 with a Cummins. Okay. Double frame Henderson suspension. Man, that thing pulls 68,000, but like it ain't nothing. TJ, I'm sure it's like it's not even back there, man. Like it's not even back there. I'm telling you. That's what I mean by the right specs, right? D Thomas, you checking me out, right? That's what I mean by the right specs. If you look at what TJ is describing in the truck that he drives, that's when you got the right specs. That dump truck will tote that load like it ain't nothing. Larry asked a question about the engine. When you got the right specs, that truck gonna tote that load like it ain't nothing, man. All right, so Lisa, I am going to put you in my prayer, sweetheart, tonight when I pray to the Almighty, lifting you up that everything's going to be well. And I already know it's going to be well. General knowledge, air brakes, you just study that thing. It's going to work for you. Ask the Lord to bring it back to your remembrance. That's what I always do when I need to remember something. Hey, when I'm praying for the children at my church, hey, look, they're taking tests to graduate, whatever. Hey, look, study the information. And then what you want to do is ask God to bring it back to your remembrance when you get ready to need it, right, in that moment. And so that's going to be my prayer for you tonight. All right. Zachary Grant. Zachary Grant, what's up, man? I'm from Los Angeles and would love to be connected with some people who can show me the game. Hey, brother, you in the right place. You kind of caught us at the end of this live, but you are in the right place. The channel, check the channel out, man. If you're just tuning in, got all the game in here. I'm just trying to continue to bring it. It's probably over 200 videos on the channel now, man. So anything that you want to know, type in, search the channel, and it's there. I do believe it's there. And any of you guys have video ideas, hey, look, send me an email or hit me up in the community tab. If you got any video ideas, but just be sure you check the channel first to make sure that if I hadn't already made the video on it. But if you any guys have any questions you want, I can maybe do a video about them. All for that. Just let me know as well. All right, so yeah, Zachary, you're in the right place, brother. Just check out the channel and let me put my email up here. Some of you guys need to ask a question, you can send me an email. I'll be glad to shoot email back. Just sometimes give me a little time. Sometimes I'll be bogged down. So don't think I don't see you not gonna respond to you. Trust me, I check this email every day. So more than one time a day. So give me a little time. I will respond if you send me an email. You got some questions, something like that. And of course, if those of you got want consultations, you know how to do that. So you can look for the Calendly link up on one of the videos and set up a consultation. We do that. And look, we just got big plans to Oh, by the way, y'all, I made a year kicking out the game. Y'all forgot to mention that the other day, the 27th, which was Wednesday or Tuesday. What is the date? Day the 27th. So yeah, yesterday. I officially made a year on YouTube, right? Kicking the game about the dump truck business. So never thought I would have made it. Look, who was that? Marvin Sapp. So never would have made it. I can't sing, y'all. Never would have made it without him, of course. But yeah, year on YouTube as of yesterday. I think that video, how to get started in the dump truck business, part 1, was done a year ago yesterday. So I appreciate you guys' support. Wouldn't be possible without you guys supporting and taking part in what I have to offer. And I just continue to pray for me. I pray for you. And hey, man, God gonna do some big things in this dump truck business for those of you who aspire to get in it. Okay. All right. What we got? Ethan Garnett. The issue with South Central Virginia is one company has 200 trucks and they try to leverage the small guys. Flexibility has kept me from them. Look out. Look out. Ethan, One outfit got 200 trucks. So yeah, so they try to monopolize it then. If they got 200 trucks, they try to monopolize. I can only imagine. I've seen companies do that too. They got a bunch of trucks and they want to control it all. Basically what they want to do. They want to control it all. Man, Ethan, you just gave me a video idea. God dog it. You just gave me a video idea. I'm gonna deal with some of that. I'm gonna deal with some of that and some solutions for some of that. Y'all see Ethan's posts? Don't let that scare you, but it is a reality in some places. One company has 200 trucks and they try to leverage the small guys. Flexibility has kept me from them. Wow. And let me say this, Ethan, what I found too in experience with that kind of stuff, and they still can't get it all. Because I'm gonna tell you a problem that they run into with that many trucks. Know what the problem they run into? And I'm gonna share it on the video. Drivers, drivers. Because when you got that many drivers, you ain't got 200 good drivers. If you got 200 trucks, you ain't got 100 good drivers. That's still going to be their Achilles heel is drive. Had a guy over here in Baton Rouge area several years ago, had about 40. Same problem. Tried to monopolize and take over the market. Tried to take it all, Ethan. He wanted it all and wanted us to have to come through him. Next thing you know, drivers, that's what got him. Drivers not showing up, wrecking his equipment, alcoholics, drug addicts. So, and I'm a strong believer. Look, man, look, also, what God has for you, y'all gonna make me preach. I'm trying not to preach to y'all tonight. What God has for you, man, look, it's for you. Can't nobody look, your blessing has your name on it. It ain't got nobody else's name on it, right? All right. Florida bearded woodworker. Florida, you got us on the end of this thing, man. What you got? My boss can't get me a new truck for a year now. Yes. Unfortunately, Florida, that's the deal, brother. And Florida ain't finna get no better. If they don't get this semiconductor chip problem solved, man, it's gonna be a problem for a while. All right. Larry, there's some people with 10 trucks can't find good drive. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I can't wait for a ride. So I need another gig. You need another gig in the meantime, huh? All right. Look, flexibility. That's the word for the night. Flexibility. All right. All right. So, guys, all right. Well, Ethan says, "Thank you, sir. I don't want 200 truck. I want 200 owners. Yeah, yeah. I don't want 200 either. Either I'm trying to get to three, and that's my number. Man, look, you will need some help dealing with 200 trucks, man. That's a lot. That's a lot of people to deal with. A lot of people. What's up, Isao? I follow you from Georgia. I'm studying to obtain the CDL. Your videos motivate me a lot. Thank you. Yes, sir. Israel, you got Alisa. Meet Alisa up there from Florida. And she's also studying to get her CDLs. Hey, buddy, Isil, what I'll do, I'll lift you up in my prayer tonight, too, man, for God's blessings upon you that you get that CDL that you're seeking, man. CDL is the first step. That's the first step. That's the most major step is getting that license, man. It changes the game. We are in high demand, people. CDL drivers and owners, we are in high demand. This country cannot move without us. This country cannot be built without us. We run this stuff, y'all. Sound just like old preacher, right? We run this, y'all. We built this. We built this piece, right? We run it. We you can't have roads, you can't have bridges without us. We are the main component of this thing, right? It's about over the road guys. How you gonna get your cornflakes and milk if I don't bring it to you, right? How you gonna get your underwear and your undershirt if I don't bring it to you? We run this stuff, man. They can't do nothing with a CDL holder. They can't do nothing without us. All right. And you right, Breezy. You'll be a rich man if you could make the chip. You sure right. D Landry says, how much difference is y'all class A from class B? You mean the test or what? Because basically it's class B is a straight truck CDL. You drive a straight truck, a mixer, a box truck, dump truck, water truck. And then, a class A you allowed to drive semis, right? Combination vehicle, put it that way. That's the word they use. Combination vehicle of a tractor, and then you hook to a trailer, right? So that's kind of like the difference. All right. All right. Okay. Florida. Thank you for that word. Y'all, Lisa and Isao, y'all see what Florida Bureau Woodworker put? Go to Christ CDL for great practice test. It is a game changer. Y'all see that, huh? All right. D Landry, y'all see that? Y'all see what Florida Woodworker has put on there? Thank you, Florida. Appreciate that, man. That's good low right there, bro. I appreciate that. Right. Okay. All right, y'all got that game right there? Y'all see what Florida has put? All right, give me a thumbs up if you got that. All right, good people. All right, so look, we'll let y'all go. Uh, Florida said he passed his on the first try, and the lady said, "Wow, you did study, huh?" Right, you had great preparation, huh? Giovanni, is Baskin truck sales still a place to stay away? Yes, 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 Giovanni. Those prices are not cheap for nothing. Yes, scratch them off of your list. Those prices are not cheap for nothing, brother. All right. So look, guys, it's been great. I'm gonna do some more impromptu lives and shock y'all. That's why you gotta have a notification bell and the subscription and all that stuff. So when I go live, y'all got it. Y'all came right on, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Look, share this live. Send it to somebody that may have missed it. I'm sure a lot of other guys will come on and check us out. Right. All right. So look, good night to you guys. Asale, Lisa, I'm praying for you guys tonight. Take it to the bank. I'm gonna do that, right? When I get ready to go to bed tonight. Okay. All right, guys. Game has been given. I hope you guys use it. Don't forget the word for the night. Flexibility. Put it into practice. God bless you. I'm out of here. I'm gone.